Greetings everybody, look here, and welcome to Talk Time. This one though, this Talk Time, I want to talk about Pokemon Switch. Now, this is my hopes for it, as if I don't want to happen to it. Because as of recording this on the 20th of May, with like a month, like 3 weeks before E3, and just after the, I guess, rumours as a trademark thingy of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. Now, my first thought is, Gen 1, again, really? I'm fine with Gen 1, yes, but another remake so soon? I'm sorry, not so soon, it's like another remake of Gen 1. Okay? Why for the new console not just Gen 8, which is probably gain more hype around it? Anyway, the main thing I want for Gen 8 Pokemon, which is assumed going to be the first Switch Pokemon main series Pokemon gamer, for Gen 8, is that new Pokemon. It's a new engine, a bigger engine than the 3DS ever could put out, I'm pretty sure. So that could mean a lot bigger game, and a lot more Pokemon. Because, X and Y and, Sun and Moon pushed the game to its limits, basically. Even on new 3DS/2DS, it's pushing to that limit, it is. It lags. I have two new 2DS to do. It's the Pokemon one I got one for my birthday thing, in Jan. The thing is though, Sun and Moon lags in some locations, and some hours in my new 3DS, which is supposed to be running it finally. So they push it to its limits, basically. With the Switch game, I don't expect gold. I expect at least silver, though, at least. Not the game, not the game gold or silver. I'm more talking about, gameplay and how it is wise. They're going this game is gold, that's as if. Like Pokemon Gold. No. We've already got hooked to silver for that. Anyway, what else? Yeah, new Pokemon. First of all, for new Pokemon game to be on a new console, I was gonna expect it's gonna be the base game, like 2 versions, 1 game, nothing much. Just the basic story of the game, and every first game of every duration. So it was the first game. It just shows off what they can do with it and see what they can do. Because first of all, I love X and Y. I will admit I love X and Y I just like in general, how the region looks, like the Pokemon choices, the amount of options you have. And overall, how it is. Gen 7 on the hand could die in a hole. But mainly, it's just rushness, I guess. Gen 7, I'm not a big fan of Gen 7 because of many things. Which I made a video about that a year ago, I think, but even still, though. Give a recap. Don't like Gen 7. I like Gen 6 more. I get a generation prior to Gen 7, I do. Gen 7, the first generation, I dislike. I genuinely dislike a lot about it. It's I like the new Pokemon. Region, bit meh. The Sun and Moon story, amazing. Or just Sun and Moon, kind of pointless. Comes to story-wise. But gameplay-wise, that's better there. But if those games were combined together to make one game, great. But also, I think that, and just cut down half of the tutorial shit as well. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants the here's a thought. If Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee is a real thing, I wonder how much tutorial is going to shove down your throat in that. Because, Fire Red Green added in... Fire Red Green added in a handful of new tutorials, which were, I think, optional, I think. Yeah. Adding in, let's see, the Pokemon one... They had, a little small thing they did, in the menus and shit. You open up, the battle menu, for example, in the first battle. Little thing goes, this is how it works. You don't think you can ignore it, you can, when you're your rival. Then there's the Pokeball capturing one, which is when you take up the Viridian Forest, and the guys give you a TGTV, which is basically what they should have, what they should do for every other gamer from that point on. But they didn't, which annoys me to no end. You should have the TGT, what Poké Switch should have, to say that their hunger for tutorials and shit. Have the game give you a TGTV type thing where you can go on that and just look at like, oh, this is how like Z moves, Mega Evolution, battles work. Just do that. Just give them that, so you can just look at that easily. You go like, oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, let's have a look at this map. Let's look at TV. Let's go to let's see how Mega Evolution works. Click on that. It gives you either like a little video explaining it, like in Fire of Green, or maybe a bit of text as well, or maybe a bit of text, or maybe both. You're going like, okay, you can read it, or you read it, so then watch it, basically. You go like, okay, that's how it works. You see in action. You go like, okay, Z moves, same thing, or like maybe like regional variables as well. Basically, give the game a player's guide in within the game itself, like a very short one, basically. Like, oh, these are regional variants. These are the difference between these there. The difference between the regional variants. Going like, oh, this is a regular Vulpix. This is an Alolan Vulpix, if you know what I mean. You're going like, okay, there's this one. You got a regular Vulpix, which is fire type. Alolan Vulpix, which is ice. Just your pure ice, yeah. 9 Alolan, which is fairy, yeah. So yeah, you could just do that again easily. While like, there's a simple fix for a lot of things that Gen 7 could have done. One thing though, keep Pokerider. Keep Pokerider. One thing I say is keep Pokerider. That shit was good, but maybe refine it. Because like literally, Mudstay was kind of useless after you got it. Like after the first initial getting of it, it was kind of useless. But okay, no, barring the shit in Vashpani Canyon, which you could easily, I think you could skip most of it anyway. So really, that was literally like using 2 places near the end of the game, and that's about it. The surfing one, you had basic Lapras. Okay, yeah, fine. That's a staple, really. Now Sharpedo to destroy rocks in the ground. Okay, make it go faster. Alright then. Okay, you could easily combine them easily to make just be one Pokemon. Charizard flying, fine. Keep it as that. Or maybe choose a Pokemon slightly. Keep it as that, basically. Statland and Tauros. Those two. Like, Tauros is basically just online Rock Smash, basically. Just like ring, while Statland is the item finder. That could easily just be an item, instead of just being a Pokemon. Like item finder, okay, got my item finder out. Let's go around here and item, nice. Statland is a bit finicky. It can be because it's quite fast on its own. Like there's my champion for strength. Okay, fine. Keep that. Okay, fine. Yeah, that we can do with. Makes sense for strength. Cut though, no cut. I think there were actually no cut trees in Sun and Moon, which is good. So yeah, as of just keep them, but keep the pocket rifle like, but refine it more. So you have like maybe the fly one will still double as a defogger, like if like overdo you a fucker because then the eventual Gen 4 remake comes round. The eventual like defogger and shit. The eventual defogger and stuff like that. Waterfall as well. That could be part of the surfing as well. Surfing Bangos makes waterfall, and maybe there's a whirlpool as well. Maybe something like that. Or maybe what you could do is after you defeat a certain gym, you unlock that aspect of the Pokerider, along with the gym badge and the TM. So maybe like, I don't know, after your second gym, you unlock the ability to you have the ability to just rock smash with Tauros. Maybe that can work. Then maybe like, I don't know, fourth gym, you have the power. You get you get like Lapras, you can surf. Then maybe 6th gym you got fly, for example. Or maybe like, I don't know, maybe like 6th gym for example you got power to fly maybe. Or maybe 5th, okay. Yeah, maybe 5th or 6th you barely the fly. Anyway, really, which is good. Or maybe also, add back soaring. Add back in soaring. Add that back in, because that was fun to do. Flying away, but also soar as well. Like, you have the Eon Flu and shit like that. Have the ability to soar as an option. Makes it quite funner. And then what else? Then you get strength and stuff around like maybe around that like 7th gym, maybe a bit earlier that maybe. As an example, you get the Pokéride thingy along with a gym badge, and like by the professor or something. It's like oh cool you got your 3rd gym badge. Here's a new Pokéride asp. Here's a new Pokérider. For example. So for example, by like the end of the game, you have all the Pokés you need, like a Lapras. Who can double as a rock smasher in the water, for example, if you know what I mean. And like you have like Tauros who's basically a version of the bike, but also a rock smasher. Maybe even works with cut as well. Maybe maybe for rock climber. Maybe rock climber pincer. Maybe for rock climber who the doubles as cut. Basically, you know what I mean? Like if you're going to pincer, go to either like a rock climb, you go up it, just cut you there, snip. As an example, basically. Like if a rock climb like jumps up a wall or something like that. You know what I mean? Wouldn't be Scyther maybe, like something like that basically, like helps you go up like a very steep mountain. You can go up exactly. You go up there and then just like a tree in the way, you just snip. Like that shit looks good. You could either do a lot of shit with Poké Rider. Like a lot of shit you could do with Poké Rider a lot easier, but you need more refining and maybe tie it with my gym badge you get instead of just giving it to you as a part of the storyline, as like a sort of random plot point. You're gonna like, oh, you need this one. Here's this one. No, make it show you have like, oh, maybe like you can't do this gym, you can't get to there yet unless you have like this Poké Ride or something. So then you must go like, okay, I need this gym badge, I need this my gym badge to get this Poké Ride to go back here to like maybe some hidden shit maybe. So just having okay, let me get okay. So I know I get strength on Pony Island, the 4th island. I get Tourist first island. Yeah, like have it like just don't have it like plot points. Just have it as gym incentives. So it feels more like you've earned it basically. It does feel like you've earned it instead of just them just giving you it just because you need it. or maybe you can pick one maybe. Like they give you a selection of like two or three or something, and then you pick one. For example, and maybe you keep going on, pick another one. Well, maybe like the ones you need are required. They give you that one anyway, or something like that. As an example, they give you a choice maybe. The Pokemon system, keep that shit. Personal Plaza, I can fuck off. Because legitimately, that shit is just kind of boring and just laggy and broken. The PSS on Ouroboros and X and Y, amazing, refined, and works quite well. So the Moon's one, you get banned for DCing up to about 3 days, I think. Which is like, why? X and Y, you DC by accident. Oh, that's fine. You just go back on immediately. No harm done, basically. Just, the Festival Plaza is just, like, if it was like, I don't know, if it was like an extra mode alongside it, alongside, the PSS thing, you're gonna, okay, you can either go straight to just like, you can straight to like a bad menu maybe, like Battle Trade, Wonder Trade, rated battles, GTS, like shit like that. That's like another menu. Then you can go maybe else as well. You can go to like an extra area, like the Festival Plaza or Joint Avenue in Black and White 2, and make like a and do something with that basically. So that's a hub which you can go to and do stuff extra in there. You can probably give you stuff in the game, or give you Pokemon boost and shit like that. Or you can either go straight to there, or just go to a menu saying, oh, this is all the modes you need basically. It will save a lot of time. You have both of them, yes, but don't make them right. You give them both of them. You go, okay, I have two options. You can either go to this like plaza and stuff, like even like I don't know, to like tents and shit that are up. You're like, okay, I'll go to the there's like training tent for example, like super training for example. Like you're like, okay, let's use this boost my Pokemon up by attack up on this one Pokemon for example. Or like maybe a food one. You remember like, I don't know, a food tent. You're gonna, okay, nice food and shit. Goodbye for your game. Or then you can just go straight into like the menu going, okay, I want to trade, Wi-Fi battle, so you want Wi-Fi battle, 4-player, like a 4-player, double battle, like that. Or like a tag battle, so shit like that basically. Also as well, give us a proper barrier mode. Not that barrier mode from fucking Sun and Moon bullshit where whenever one Pokemon dies, match over. I'm like, why? That's not how barrier works. Barrier is the last man standing, basically. Or maybe give us more like options to work with. You're gonna okay, let's work with for example, let's go with everyone has one Pokemon each. Or like, everyone has 2 Pokemon each, for example, and you have maybe like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, you have like 30 minutes to battle basically or something like that. Like, make it like Smash Bros. In a way. Where you just like, doesn't matter who you attack, you know it's on a team, basically. You always see, like, everything going on, basically. It's like basically, take the barrier, and make it more like Smash Bros. In a way, like it comes like the options basically, like more refining of it. Along with that, let's see. Oh yeah, let's see, a new Pokemon, Pokéride, keep that shit in. Yeah, okay. Have an interesting story. That's one thing I want. An interesting story, along with a like an interesting team, for example. Like, make an interesting team that connects with the region itself, but make it like for example, like Magma and Aqua can fit in Hoenn because of how they are. Fit in Hoenn and how they work in Hoenn makes sense for the ecosystem and shit like that, or what they're doing. Okay, then there's, for example, Team Galactic. Their goal, well, Cyrus's goal specifically, was to create a new world using the creation duo to make a new world, basically. And Giratina got in the way and stop them. So yeah, and then like what Team Rocket. If you think about it, they don't really fit in Kanto a whole lot. They're just a mob. They're basically just a mob team basically. That's all. They're just basic thugs they are, trying to get the most money in the world. Very basic, but it still works though basically. And they work. You gotta okay, do this, that, and that. You know what they're doing. You stop him. But saying that though, Giovanni saying that though, without the Giovanni is connected to the region because he's the 8th gym leader, and he commissioned to make Mewtwo as well. He did. He got commissioned to make Mewtwo basically. So there are connections with the boss and the team. It is to make sense. And I mean, with Johto as well, it's the carry-on story of Red and Blue's one basically, or Kanto's story basically, or like Black and White's Plasma Neoplasma, or gets Ends Plasma and gets his Plasma, who then becomes becomes Chorus's Plasma. Yeah, because he pisses off with the frigate at the end of Black White 2. Anyway, yeah. But the first Black Ends one was just liberate the Pokemon. Gets his plan was to liberate the Pokemon, then take over the world basically. You go like, okay, manipulation, but still a decent plan. Black White 2, freeze everything. Like, okay, that escalated quite quickly. So if running, you freeze everything. Alright then. Then there's the Fashion Nazis of Gen 6. Which, yeah, they are very boring. Like, the goals, okay, nuke the shit out of the region. Okay. Okay, yeah, that can work. With a death beam. That's... So you have a death thing that's powered by the region legendary. Okay, it's connected, I guess, and then Lysander basically helps make the main help make the help make the Holocaster, which is like the way the Holocaster is part of business in the Kalos region. So he's connected, flares along with that basically. Then there's Gen 7 with Aether Foundation. A Team Skull. Team Skull just like thugs, like local thugs. Okay, Guzma has some connections on Melee. Okay, and then his base is on Pony. And okay, there's some connections there. Aether, for example, they're everywhere. Aether, Aether are everywhere within, within the region of Alola, like on like Aether houses, their base in the middle of everything. You're going, okay, makes sense now. But Gen 7. Or something like that. Something that is connected to the region itself. Be it big or smaller, but something connected to them. If go back to Down in Pearl. Cyrus, I think it was grandparents, who lived in the Sunny Shore, basically. I think it's grandparents, yeah. So it's still connection there as well, basically. So yeah, for the most part, most of the evil teams are from the region. They're based from the region they are based in. The teams are, for the most part, anyway. Because I don't remember where. I do not remember where what the fuck is it called? I don't know if Aqua and Magma, if Archie and Maxie are from Hoenn or not. I think so, but I think that I have no idea if they are or not. They might be. I just don't know. Anyway, so yeah, shit like that basically. So yeah, new Pokemon, a new team that's interesting and connected to the game. It's connected into the region itself. a better online system. That's a better online system. So that's another one. Better online system. I guess engine. Okay, I guess online system. Better. I guess. Like this one would be better battling system. I guess would say like make it look more interesting. Like keep it as keep it as like an RPG, but keep it more like more enticing. So the Pokemon are like so if the Pokemon are like sort of moving around slightly, like the 3D models like moving around. Like so for example, no, a Pokemon attack and they dodge. You see the Pokemon move out of the way to dodge, for example. And something like that. Something like small things like that, basically. You're going, okay, I'm going to attack with Quick Attack. Okay, Quick Attack hits. The Pokemon gets knocked back a bit. So like in Costume XD, that happens. They get hit, you get knocked back. You go, okay, just something like that, but better, more bigger. You're going, okay, this Pokemon bites. Attack the Pokemon goes towards the bite, or the Pokemon moves out of the way and dodges it. You're going, okay, he dodged it. You see, he dodged it. So yeah, it's fun. You're going, okay, yeah, but still have the option to turn it off. Still have the option to turn it off. That's fine. Still have you just going, okay, just bite, hit, or misses. That's fine. As an example, what else? You make the region interesting. Another one, yeah, make the region interesting. Because my God, Lola was boring. In my eyes, Lola was kind of boring. It was. I've beaten it twice. Of Sun and Ultra Sun. Both Moon and Ultra Moon, and I counted through the game and just stopped. Like, I want to get back into playing it. I'm just like, at this point, it is a drag to get through a third or fourth playthrough of Sun and Moon, and that's Ultra Sun and Moon, because oh God, like I beat Sun within the first few days of getting it, as I always do in Pokemon games. And normally when I have the second game, I take my time with it. Going like, okay, get this game, beat the first version. Okay, second version, I've got time to I take the time to, I'm gonna beat it. Like I'm a load leisure, just take my time. And then with Sun and Moon though, it was a drag. It literally was a drag. I'm like, oh, I do not get me started on the whole thing Ultra Sun and Moon with that fucking teacher at the very beginning of the game. Fuck that shit, bullshit. I'm just now. Make the along with that. Make the difficulty curve fair. Make it like a steady increase. So don't just give it like a random jump head. Like Ultra Necrozma, for example. That's a bit bullshit. You're going like, okay, relatively good, then just boom, level 8, level 60. You're like, oh fuck. And then afterwards, cakewalk. You go like, what? Because one thing I did notice while playing Ultra Sun and Moon, the difficulty started off really fucking hard and then got easier throughout the game. Funny enough, I was not battling every trainer in my way. I wasn't. I skipped a few of them. I did, and by the time I reached the Elite Four, I was over leveled. Even though I didn't fight every trainer in my way, I was over leveled by the end. And I'm going like, what? I just completely destroyed the Elite Four and champion. I think it's been a while, so I don't remember. So yeah, give us a nice difficulty curve, going like relatively, I guess, easy neutral, like on your level. Then keep the game going up with you. Keep the game's levels going up with you, basically, for the most part. As opposed to place Nuzlocke, I demand challenge, basically. I demand a good challenge for the most part. I don't expect bullshit, like with Orange, the whole randomizers RNG thingy, randomizer Nuzlocke. I do not demand RNG bullshit. I demand difficulty that's fair and gives me a chance for the most part anyway. Because RNG is still going to be a key factor in this. So yeah. That's like what else is there? Knowing me, probably forget something. And also as well, when it comes to the Switch game, I wanted to come out next year. My only reason behind this is because this the same year after E3, and about I think a few weeks from now, is because Smash Bros. Coming out this year, 2018. But Smash Bros. Coming out this year in 2018, coming out in possibly November, maybe September. With it coming out there, one thing I would like to say is, Nintendo are a business, which makes sense. Okay, the two big releases are coming out soonish. I guess three really, that we know of: Smash Bros, Pokemon, and Prime 4. And Metroid Prime 4, wherever that can be coming out. So if they release all three of them around like a month apart from each other, one of those games is gonna suffer financially wise. They're a business, so what they might do is push two of the games back by maybe a whole year, maybe half a year. So that first game has time to flourish, and people have bought their game bought units of that game, and then the next game come out, they can buy that units. Like, as a business, it's my idea to delay Pokemon. Like, it's my idea to either delay it, or or make sure it's out next year, or like maybe some middle of next year, because they did say 2018 or later. Now, what that means by they didn't say 2018 only, so 2018 or later. My prediction is it's going to come out 2019, summer 2019, maybe the same time, like in like October, maybe in October, maybe, or maybe we do release it in May or something for middle of the year. During like the beginning of summer or something, they release it there. For example, Smash Bros comes out within the end of the year, basically. That's confirmed by Nintendo themselves, because it's going to be at E3. It is. So for all we know, you can agree or disagree to me in the comments below. Really, so yeah, I'm going to probably wrap this end because let's see here. One thing I want is lot of Pokemon. Like, I want a lot of Pokemon. Like, this is a Switch game. I want there to be a lot of Pokemon because a lot bigger engine they're working with. Because the same engine that runs Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. It's going to run those games on the Switch. Pokemon for Switch would be tiny compared to those games. They have more Pokemon to it. They have enough space in it. They have enough space to have like 100 plus Pokemon easily. Legitimately, like what? At the moment, there's 807, I think, as of Sort of Moon. I think 807, I believe. I think 807 as of Generation 8. Not 8. As of Generation 7, there's 807. About that run number anyway. I want the number to be about 900 at least for Gen 8. By the end of Gen 8, or by the end of Gen 8, I want that number to be at least 900. At least 900. 900 or above at least, because they have enough space to work with. I do want to create interesting designs and Pokemon based around the region itself. Like, for example, let's see. For example, trying to think. Like, for example, Bravery and Mandibuzz, Gen 5 Unova, America, basically. Bravery, the America bird. Makes sense. Okay, yeah. A Vulture. I think. Are they American? No. I don't think they're American. I'm sure I've known where animals are from, because the bald eagle. Oh no, not a bald eagle. It's just an America bird, really. Basically, Bravery is an America bird. Makes sense. Okay, Mandibuzz is just the opposite. You're gonna okay, fair enough. And then yeah, more Pokemon than like, you general like general starter Pokemon, the early game bird, rodents, and like the Magikarp S clone, Magikarp S Pokemon, and like the Pikachu clone as well. Those like the Mandatory Pokemon, like most of the Magikarp thingy. Like we need fish, Pikachu clone, starter Pokemon, early game rodent, early game bird, and the legendaries, and like the main two legendaries basically, or three if there's a trio. Like have all that shit there. You have because what I know in the Switch game is the old team and the newer team working together on it. So basically, they have creative going on. They got creation for like the old people got okay, maybe let's see what we can do there. And the new generation got a the new team have like a lot more creative ideas to work. You can work if you got okay. So they combine the ideas together, maybe even dig up some old ideas as well. They haven't like the Vulture shits they have. Because I'm assuming they have a lot of like scrap ideas to do. Especially from that thing on Twitter I saw. Of like, I think it was like 3 or 4 Pokemon that was appeared in like a manga. The Switch of the Jiri published, I think, or made. Which shows like 4 like different like old designs of Pokemon that didn't even make it into Gen 1. But there's like a shark, some sort of deer thingy, some coconuts, I think, and something of like that, basically. I think it's on my Twitter. I think I retweeted it. I think, well, I don't know. So yeah, new Pokemon, a lot of new Pokemon, interesting region, interesting team that goes with the region. Oh yeah, I was saying that though. I want more like side, like more like side stuff, like more like maybe like mini games, more like side quests and stuff like that. Because Ultra Sun Moon had a great start at doing that. A lot of like small things you could do along with the main journey. So you gotta like, okay, this Pokemon asks, yeah, can you show me this Pokemon? You go, okay, this Pokemon, here's this Pokemon. You go, okay, cool. Or you go like, I know, like, can you give me this like. If you find me this certain item or something, I'll trade you for this item. Just shit like that, basically. And mini games as well, to help me get BP and shit like that. BP and shit like that, basically, and get maybe more prize and stuff. For, like mini games, like Mountain Surf, cool mini game. It is a cool mini game, that is. The well, the Battle Factory is in Ultra Sun Moon in the Festival Plaza. That's a good idea as well. Give me more of that. Okay, that's the last one, yeah. So yeah, new Pokemon, interesting region, interesting along with the region, mini games. Less tutorials. Give it a TTTV instead, or TCS thing, so people look at it on their own time if they need something. You're like, okay, look at this and check this thing here, yeah. Along with like shit like that, basically. And then what else? New Pokemon, interesting. Oh yeah, Game of Memory now. Also as well, interesting rivals. Give us interesting rivals like Silver and Blue, for example. Give us interesting rivals like Blue and Silver, for example. Give something like that, but different enough. You know what I mean? Like Gladion was a great start. This as well. Gladion was a great start. Great start it was. Along with that, interesting characters. Very, very interesting characters that people remember them. Because for the most part, in Sun and Moon, the main characters you remember are Kukui, because it's the professor, Gladion, and Lily. And Lusamine, I think, as well, but still. And Faber, the trainerish bitch, and Wick, for obvious reasons, of course. Like, you remember all these key characters, you remember all these key characters for the most part, you're going to go, okay, and maybe even Hala, the Vuskahuna. You remember, like, a bunch of these characters, basically, yeah. And even more so in the anime as well. Remember them more in the anime, you know, like, with, like, Kukui, you know what I mean, Kawaii, Kiawe, Mallow, and Lana, for example, as more, and also Socrates as well. More of them, basically. Give us more interesting characters to work with and look at. So you're like, okay, give us more characters that go out of the gym or something, for example, with Gen 8, because they're probably going to gyms most of them, probably, yeah. Maybe a mixture, maybe, but still, give us, like, you know, people who train, like, gym leaders who come out of the gym to help you, like, you know, maybe the evil team attacking something. Or maybe talk to you before the gym or something, or help you clear something out or something, as an example. So yeah, all the points so far. New Pokemon, a lot of new Pokemon, interesting region, interesting evil team to go with the long region, interesting rivals. Cut down the tutorials and keep it as an optional thing, like as an optional like item. More mini games as side quests. More games as side quests. What else? Interesting things as side quests. yeah. More interesting characters and interesting characters. And also make Gen 8 like a new game. Like back to the whole thing I said at the beginning of the Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee thing of Gen 1 remake. I'm fine with that, but make that the second game in Gen 8. Make it the second game in Gen 8 to work. So you have a new Pokemon to work with. It's a remake. You go, okay, remake. I have Pokemon. You have stuff to deal with. New Pokemon, older regions, looks cool, good, which is nice. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. And in the comments, in the comments below, leave your thoughts on what you want for Generation 8. That's Pokemon Switch, whatever the game might be. And knowing me, after this goes up, maybe about a week from now, something maybe revealed. For you know, when I upload this today, on the 20th, maybe 21st, maybe, when I upload this, for all I know, within the next maybe few days, maybe few hours, something may drop. I'm gonna like, fuck. For example, something may just drop. I'm gonna like, oh, for fuck's sake, this video's not mute. Like, just out of the question now. But still, it's a good thing just to speculate and shit like that. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment, leave it below what you want for Pokemon Switch. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out, subscribe to me today, to my Patreon, find Twitter. Check out all my old videos. Check out Triple Threats and the Crystal Run and the new series coming out soonish. As a record, of course, which I won't say. But out in the issues of the game is the two words is PP. God, huh? You know, saying that though. Let me try reading that. It is the first like letter of like the words are PPMRN. If you can work that out, the new series coming out week or two for now, I think. As recording this video, when this goes up, for we know, when you see this, the series is already out and probably done by now. When we watch this in the future. So if you're here though, hope you enjoy that series anyway. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you people later. Vita se. But also, don't forget to have a nice whatever time watching this, and see ya.